No, failure only happens if you don't try. Failure only happens if you give up. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to another video. I'm Nicole L, and I create content on helping you get everything you want out of life. So if you like content that's geared around travel, lifestyle, and girl talks, and of course, motivating you every single step of the way, make sure you guys subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And let's get into the video. So today's topic, we are talking about how to exit your lazy girl era and how to be more productive, how to be more disciplined, and how to level up your mindset to become the person you want to become this year. We're not saying 5 years from now. We are taking action on who we want to become this year. I am currently in a season of becoming her, and I want to take you guys along the journey, how I'm going to create the life that I want for myself, and how I'm going to help you guys do it along the way. So there are 6 hacks that I use every single day and have been using for the past 2 years that has helped me grow into the woman that I am today. First thing I want to talk about is shifting your mindset. One thing I want you guys to start doing is being grateful. As soon as you wake up, this is one habit that you need to get into the routine of. As soon as you wake up, you need to be grateful. Thank God, thank the universe, thank Source that you have another day to actually get everything you want out of life. You have another chance. You have another 24 hours to take action on your life. Be grateful for the bed that you're in. Be grateful that your family is healthy. Be grateful that you get to do what you love to do, or you have a job, or you have income coming in, or you have family that supports you, or you may have a friend. You may have that spouse or that partner that you are just so, or your children, or your cousins, or your family. Really take time in the morning to just be grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I literally say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you for this bed that I'm laying in. Thank you for the positive mood that you put on me. Thank you for me being a light to others. Thank you for just giving me the space and giving me more time to figure out how I'm going to get everything I want out of my life. Thank you for giving me the breath. Thank you for keeping me healthy. The more you become grateful, the more abundance is going to flow into your life. And I know sometimes it's so hard when things happen in life. You really want to beat yourself up, but I want you guys to really hone in as soon as you wake up. Thank God, thank the universe, thank Source that you are here and you have a purpose to fulfill. Through something hard and you can't get out of bed and you're struggling to just appreciate life, I want you guys to remember that you are not done. Your story is not done. And I want you guys to really focus on that and understand that you still have a chance today, and just be so grateful and just be so loving. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys. So grateful that I have the confidence to get on this camera and record. I'm so grateful that I'm in the space where I am today. The next thing I want you guys to do a complete mindset shift is stop thinking failure is an option. Failure is only if you do not try. As you're trying, you have to have that mindset that if I'm trying, that if I'm putting out content, if I'm showing up to work, I'm putting in the effort, I'm going to the gym, the results have to come. That's just what has to happen for you. And it gets to happen for you when you eliminate the mindset of failure, when you eliminate the mindset that you can't do it or you won't achieve these results, because you will and you can. So I want you guys to delete that part of your mind that failure is going to be a part of you. No, failure only happens if you don't try. Failure only happens if you give up. Failure only happens if you throw in the towel. And from here on out, after you watch this video, I want you to count failure out, and I want you to understand that as long as you're trying, it has to work. It doesn't, I don't want you guys to put a timestamp on when things have to work out for you. I want you guys to allow things to happen for you in your life and understand that it's going to happen if you put in the work. If you put out content, I think it's going to work. And it does. It just doesn't come on your timeline. And the sooner that you're okay with that, the sooner success will come literally fall into your lap. Mindset shift that I want you guys to work on is Stop putting yourself down. And I know that is so hard because it's so easy to put yourself down. It's so easy to be so critical of yourself. It's so easy to analyze everything that you're doing wrong, everything that probably all the mistakes that you made in your life, all the things that you're just like, why would you do that? Why? You're beating yourself up and you're focusing on the past instead of the future. You're focusing on what you could have done instead of what you can do right now. And I know if you're feeling that, leave a comment and say, I felt that message, I received that message, and I vow today to stop putting myself down. I vow today to stop negatively talking about myself and putting myself that, okay, nothing's going to happen for you. Maybe you should just give up. Maybe you should just throw in the towel. You should stop negative talk to yourself. Switch your mindset and start bringing in that positive energy and saying, okay, this event or this mistake had to happen for me to get to where I truly feel aligned with. This is the step for you. The more you become more accepting of those mistakes and understanding that as a learning experience for you, you are human, you are going to be forgiven. You just have to forgive yourself and stop talking down to yourself. Yeah, you made a mistake maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you made a mistake probably 5 years ago, but you have to be ultimately the one to forgive yourself in order for you to move on, in order for you to blossom into your future self. The next mindset shift that is going to ruffle a lot of feathers is stop playing the victim. Stop saying, oh, why me? Why is this happening to me? I can't believe this. This is crazy. It's only me. This only happens to me. When bad things happen to us, we were constantly on that cycle of trying to make sense of what's happening to us in our life. We go down that road of victim mentality. If you are going to continue to play the victim, you are continually going to stay exactly where you are. You're continually going to be in your lazy girl era. You're continually going to think that this is okay as to where you are, and you are not going to take the necessary steps to get to the next step in your life. Stop playing the victim. Stop thinking, stop doing, oh, why me? At the end of the day, bad things happen to everyone and good things happen to everyone as well. It's a hard pill to swallow sometimes when you just feel like you're getting beat up, beat up, beat up, setback after setback. But the best thing that you can do for yourself is get back up and know that you are worthy, know that you have another chance at life, know that you have the next 24 hours to make a difference in your life, and start creating those small habits that are going to get you to where you want to be in the next year, in the next 6 months, in the next 3 months, in the next 10 years. I created a simple ebook and it's free. It is 50 affirmations for you to stay motivated every day, for you to feel confident in yourself, and for you to know that it is okay and you are going to be successful and that you can get everything you want out of life. If you're interested in downloading those 50 affirmations, I have it for you so that you can put it right in your phone. Wake up every day. You can kind of read these when you're in the shower, and then if you want the voice memo one, let me know if you're interested in that and I can create that for you guys as well. The second thing I want you guys to do is create a morning routine. I cannot stress how having a morning routine has tremendously changed my life, has tremendously made me more productive every single day, has tremendously made me more disciplined in my actions, do every single day. My morning routine sets the tone of my day. It gives me that one win that I know I can do, that I know that it's up to me. It's not up to if I book another client. It's not up to if my content does well. It's not up to if other people in my energy, project onto me. It's not up to that. It's completely up to me, and I can complete that task for myself. Having a morning routine will not only give you self esteem, confidence, but also create habits in your life that you need to get to where you want to go. For instance, I am going to create, if you guys want a full morning routine breakdown video, make sure you guys comment below and I'll make sure I put that video on the list so that I can give that to you guys, because I am a morning routine girly. I love morning routines. I love them. I love them. I love them. I'm a morning girl. I just love them. They're so much fun for me. And I would love to bring that into your experience and into your life and help you create and fall in love with the mornings. The mornings are the most peaceful because at night you have to deal with all the stuff that went throughout your day. You can went through an emotional roller coaster. You could have had some highs, you could have some lows, you could have some losses. But in the morning, you start at a win. You start at a win. So I want you guys to really focus on creating a morning routine. And I want to give you guys some homework. So the first thing I want you guys to do is literally create 3 things that you're going to commit to in your morning routine. 3 things. If you guys are new to this channel, you guys know I do not rush anyone into doing anything. I want you guys to actually build these habits and be consistent. So we're only going to start with 3 things. The first thing, I want you to wake up and feel grateful. Feel grateful for your kids. Feel grateful for your spouse. Feel grateful for God. Feel grateful for your bed. Feel grateful for your family. Feel grateful that you made it to another day, that you're opening your eyes. Feel grateful that you can just, you're healthy, you can walk. Like, start thinking about the simple things that you can be grateful for. And I want you guys to just be grateful for that. That's the first thing. The second thing that I do, I immediately put on one of my morning rampages that I listen to that really creates high vibration within me, that creates my mindset that this day is set out for me. Good things are going to happen for me. Amazing opportunities are going to open. I'm going to walk into doors. I'm going to be invited into rooms that I need to be into. And this sets my tone of the day. The first thing I do is that I pray. I'm producing gratitude and I'm just grateful for the day. The second thing, I set my mindset that I'm going to win. I set my mindset for abundance. I set my mindset to be able to receive. The third thing is that after you're out of there, I drink water. I have my water bottle right here. Isn't it so cute, guys? Sidebar, got this from Target, $5. Run and go get it. I drink my water, and those are the 3 main things that I make sure I do. No matter if I stay in bed after I drink my water, no matter if I have a horrible day, I make sure I do those 3 things first. And of course, my morning routine is much longer because I've been doing morning routines for myself for about consistently about 3, maybe 4 years now. Wow. So I have been very strict on my morning routine. So my morning routine is very long. If you guys want it, I will either do a full video of my morning routine, like vlog style, and or I could do a sit down video and list every single thing that I do inside of my morning routine from beginning until I walk out the door and start my day. If you're interested in that, let me know. I would love to do that video for you guys. The third thing that I want to talk about is setting boundaries with yourself. This topic is very juicy. This it's going to really get you to start thinking about, how do you value yourself? Do you have respect for yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you value your future self? Setting boundaries within yourself is crazy. It's so easy to set boundaries with other people because you can identify, that hurt me. I know that this is a boundary for me and you cannot cross it. I want you guys to start thinking about the boundaries that you set within your spouses, that you set with your family members, that you set with your friends, and start thinking how serious and how close to home those boundaries feel to you. And you're like, if you cross my boundaries, I can no longer stay. If you decide, for example, say if you're like, okay, it's 2024, I'm going to be in the gym, and I want you guys to start setting boundaries for yourself. Set a boundary. If you don't go to the gym at least 2 days, I'm not going to say 5 days, y'all, because we're in the season of growing into our habits. We're not just going to jump in, and the next thing you know, May hits, it's summer, and we're like, what happened? I fell off. I fell off. And we don't want that to happen this year because we are becoming her, we are becoming him, and we are going to be our best selves. So I want you guys to set some boundaries for yourself. If you know that if you want a better body, that means that you need to be in the gym a minimum of 2 days. Start there. And if you cross that boundary within yourself, you have to start practicing self love. If you can't get to that space of, okay, I'm setting boundaries for myself, and you keep crossing them, that means you do not either believe in your future self or you don't respect your future self and you don't have love for your future self. And I know that's going to be deep, and I know that's going to make you start thinking about, what boundaries do I have for myself? Why am I crossing these? Have I not set any of these boundaries for myself? And what can I do to set these boundaries? Which is what I want you guys to do now. Make a list. This is another homework assignment. Make a list of your needs and your wants. Okay, you're like, okay, I need to get healthy this year. I need to increase my bank account. I need to be healthy. I need to fulfill my passion. I need to be in the gym. Just write those things down. And your wants, I want a banging body for summer. I want a loving relationship. I want a wealthy relationship. I want let's just get into like the dating era, because we're in that a little bit. I want a provider man. I want a man that respects me. Think about the wants that you want. I want to be in the gym. I want to increase my bank account. I want to get my credit score higher. All of those things you need to identify, and then have a week for yourself and write down all of your action steps. Write down the things you're doing and see if those things are crossing your boundaries or aligning with your boundaries. And then that's when you can identify what boundaries you won't cross for yourself, will be closer and closer to becoming yourself and exiting your lazy girl era. The fourth thing I want to talk about is hacks to raise your confidence and self-esteem. This one is juicy, of exiting your lazy girl era. And I briefly talked about it as just setting things in place so that you can achieve things and not rushing into things. When we set big goals, when we set big things that we're going to do for the year, we ultimately crumble because it's a big goal. It's so many steps. We're like, what do I do? What do I do? Steps do I take? How do I get there? What should I do next? Instead of breaking it down to quarters. If you are a business owner, you may already know that the business world is set up into 4 quarters. So if you are on your personal development journey, your self-development journey, your business journey, your glow up journey, make sure you separate your goals into 4 quarters. So we're in first quarter right now, which I like to call is our winter season. And this is finding yourself, finding what you love, finding what you need to do, finding what you want. You're able to set a step of action steps that you can take to actually achieve your goals. And everything is not going to come at once when you're like, okay, I'm doing it, I'm manifesting it, I'm putting in the work, everything's going to go on my lap, bam, 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 bam. No, it's not how it works. Unfortunately, we all wish it was. Life would be much easier, but it's not. And it's okay. It's completely okay. Remember, everything has its own timing. Everything is supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. You need to go through different series of your life to get to where you want to go. So let's break it up. Let's break it up into 4 sections. So we got January, February, and March. That's your first quarter. And I want you guys to really figure out 4 goals. Don't go too crazy. 4 things that you want to accomplish in the next 3 months. There's 4 things that can lead up to your ultimate goal at the end as we enter 2025. And I know that sounds scary because we're just in January of 2024, but I want you guys to start thinking down the line. You are building these action steps, you are building these habits quarter by quarter by quarter by quarter. The fifth thing that I want to talk about is be intentional into what you are letting into your energy. And when I say by letting in, I want to go more into details of what are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you scrolling on social media? What type of content are you consuming on a day-to-day basis? So for this year in January, I have stopped listening to all music. And the only time I listen to music, maybe if it's like later in the day, maybe 9 o'clock, and I have a long drive from the city back home, that may be the only time. But I have been listening to podcasts and audible books, and it has helped raise my energy. It has helped raise my productivity. It has helped me be more disciplined and just more motivated all around. So I advise you guys right now, if you have an iPhone, it's already down. You can get podcasts, get the app, and go download one podcast. I am so tempted to make a podcast for you guys because I love to talk and I love to motivate. But if I can find a few, If you need help with finding some, I will type me, Nick, I need help, and I will give you some of the ones that I'm watching right now. But I want you guys to really try to turn that leaf over and block some time out in the beginning of your day to listen to some podcasts and audible books. Sixth thing on our list is eliminate distractions. We have to get out of our lazy girl era. And in order to do that, we have to eliminate the things that are going to tempt us. So whether that's going out with friends for a happy hour drink, and texting people all the time on FaceTime. FaceTime is a no-no for me. If you know me, I do not FaceTime at all unless like I have a business meeting, unless it's like two best friends that will call me. That's about it. But if you try to FaceTime me, I automatically feel like it's a waste of my time, unless it's family. You do not need to be on FaceTime with somebody. If someone wants to get to know you, they can take you out. Y'all can explore, you can do different experiences. And then that way, you won't feel like, okay, I'm wasting my time here. I could be doing what I need to do to get out of my lazy girl era and get stuff done. Eliminate distractions, eliminate the boys, eliminate the girls, eliminate the parties, eliminate the bad friends, the toxic friends, eliminate your Netflix off my iPad, deleted Paramount Plus. I've deleted all of these apps on my phone, on my iPad.
So the rest of my video, the sound was completely cut off, but I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. I am super excited for the journey, and I'm super excited for you to exit your lazy girl era. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe. And I'm super excited to just invite you because I will be hosting a group trip to Greece, and it's from May 25th to the 31st for 7 days and 6 nights. If you're interested, I left the information below in the description so you can put your application in, and then we can talk a little bit more about it. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.